Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome to another edition of Tom's Chuck Wagon. Today we're doing one of our favorites, bacon wrapped stuffed jalapenos. Oh yeah, it sounds good and it is good. And we're also going to throw in a homemade buttermilk ranch dressing. Stick with us as we're cooking outdoors, y'all. Okay, we'll get right into it. Want to let you know this is our campsite at South Shore Park at Lake Bastrop. It's an LCRA park, and look at this awesome grill that they let us use. I mean, this is in our park, so we decided why not use it. So today, we are going to cook over pecan wood. So that's what we're cooking on today, so let's get to it. Okay, so now we're going to cook the chorizo, onion, and a little bit of garlic. We have about a half of a purple onion. That's what we had. You can use whatever you want. And about 3 cloves of garlic to about a pound of chorizo. And we've got our fire going. And it's cooked down a little bit, but I like to, we'll start out with this because you always want to cook your chorizo before you stuff it in with your cream cheese and everything, because it has to be cooked. And it may not get fully cooked if you don't cook it ahead of time, so. Okay, so we're going to cook this down. Wow, that's smelling good. Chorizo really is good in these stuffed jalapenos. Okay, so I think the chorizo's ready to come off. You can see, broken up, we're cooked. So we're gonna let this cool down, and then we're gonna add it with our other ingredients and stuff those jalapenos. Meanwhile, we'll let our fire kind of make its way down a little bit so it turns into more coals. So that's what we're cooking the jalapenos over.
Okay, so while the wood is doing what it needs to do, the chorizo has had a little bit of time to cool down a bit. We've transferred it to a bowl to help that go a little faster. Now we're going to add in the other ingredients that we're going to use to stuff the peppers. I've got large jalapenos, I've sliced them in half, and I've taken out all the seeds. That'll take out a lot of the heat. And then what I'm going to do is, to the chorizo, I'm going to add a package of cream cheese. And this might get a little messy, but that's okay. That's what the towel is for. And then I've shredded up another cup of cheddar cheese. We use sharp cheddar. I've got about 3/4 cups of cilantro and 3 green onions chopped up. I'm going to add that all in. The sharp cheddar is also going to add salt to the mixture. So I'm going to mix it up first before I decide if I'm going to add any more salt to it. And just stir that up good, and then we'll be ready to stuff the peppers. Okay, so now we've got it pretty good and mixed up. And now comes the fun part, the messy part. Filling it into the peppers. Now, chorizo, for those of you who don't know, is basically ground up pork with spices added to it. So that's why in this case I didn't add any pepper, salt, cumin, any other pepper, spices that we might normally use to add more flavor to ground meat. But you can use ground beef, you can use ground turkey, You can use ground pork. We've certainly done it with all of those before. It's whatever you like, and season it up to the way you like it. The chorizo for us just makes it an easier step. We don't have to worry about seasoning the stuff, you know, adding spices, because they're already inside. So I'm going to fill these guys up. You just want to fill them to where they're right at or maybe just above the top. And then after we get them all filled, we'll wrap them with bacon. Sometimes this smaller spoon is easier. Okay, we've got them all stuffed. All that's left is to add the bacon. We've been using this uncured low sugar bacon, or no sugar added bacon. To me, tastes pretty much the same as regular bacon, but I guess it's supposed to be a little healthier for you. All you got to do is just wrap it around and stab it with a toothpick. And I just run it all the way through. That one's good to go. So we'll wrap the rest of these up and get them ready to throw on the fire.
Okay, you can see Stacy got them all wrapped. Now we're going to put them on. Our fire's down to coals. Wow, these are going to be good. These are party favorites too. We got one that's not, we only had 15 pieces of bacon and we had 16 jalapenos, so one will not have bacon. There we go, they're on. Okay, we're gonna take the 10-minute peek. We're gonna take a look. It's been 10 minutes. Wow, they're looking good. I'm going to give them about another 10 minutes and take a look again. So we'll check in 10 more minutes. Okay, we're going to give them our 20-minute look. This is our second 10 minutes. Wow, they're getting close. Those are really looking good. Let me see if I need to move any around. Really on these, remember, everything is cooked except for the bacon. So you want to get the bacon to the doneness that you want. And the jalapenos were raw and they'll cook, but they're good however. But the main thing is to get the bacon done the way you want it. And we're getting close, but we're going to go about another 10 minutes. And then I'm sure we'll be ready to take them off. And so right now, what we're going to do, so I'm going to take you over to Stacy, and she's going to show you that buttermilk ranch dressing. That's pretty awesome. So stick around.
All right, let's make this homemade buttermilk ranch. Buttermilk ranch is Tom's favorite dressing, so we've come up with a little recipe. I've already put in 2 cups of buttermilk, a half a cup of mayonnaise, and a half a cup of sour cream. You know what? I'm going to put the recipe in the on the website, rvtexasyall.com, for both the peppers and this dressing, so don't worry about writing everything down right now. But to that, I'm going to add a lime. I'm just going to squeeze it in there. And then I'm going to add in green onion, garlic, and cilantro. Y'all know we love cilantro. Cilantro shows up in a lot of things that we cook. All right. We'll just dump the rest of this in. That's the green onion, cilantro, and garlic, chopped up really fine because it is a dressing. Then we're going to add a half a teaspoon of both mustard powder, or, you know, dry mustard. Half a teaspoon of that. Half a teaspoon of dry dill. Smells so good. I love the smell of dill. And then we're going to add 1/4 teaspoons of salt, pepper, and smoked paprika. So, you know, real simple, not a ton of ingredients. All stuff that's real easy to find, which, you know, I'm a fan of. Especially when you're traveling on the road, grocery stores and things can be different. So it's good to have recipes that make with things easy to find. All that's left is just to whisk it all up and let it come together, and we'll be ready.
Okay, so it's been 30 minutes, and I'm hoping these puppies are ready to come out. Oh, wow. Those look awesome. Now, some people, I will tell you, some people try to really wrap that bacon perfect so you can flip them. We normally don't flip ours. We normally just keep them and get our bacon, you know, done enough. And then at least we keep all of our insides in, because you do have the threat of, if you flip them, of all your stuff coming out. But look at these. I mean, sorry for the low light. It's starting to get late. Left some stuff on the grill. I'll grab that. There we are. So we're going to go over and try to taste these real quick before we lose all of our light. So let's roll. We got to give these puppies a try. They're going to be a little warm here.
Good.
That is really good, but that is a mouthful, and it is warm. But that is something that all your friends are going to love at a party.
Oh, I love it.
I know you're going to enjoy these.
And the ranch dressing helps to cut some of the some of the spice.
Yeah, no, that ranch dressing is awesome. So, hey, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up.
And we'll see you next time. Safe travels.
And happy camping.
Bye.
Bye.